Hey everybody, Onyx here, and we are back with more of the supermarket simulator. I almost said simulator, but supermarket simulator. Okay, it's going to take a while before we can get that one. I want to see. Wait, how much it will take to get the growth? 2,600. Okay, I forgot that I had moved some stuff around, and of course I do not have the money to get some of this stuff. But I do want to see if I can get and put another cashier here. Um, Actually, how much will it cost to get at least the um checkout? 500. Okay. Hmm. Uh, and how much to? Yeah, we gotta get 500 to get that, and then we can hire somebody new to take over. Cause I can run it for a period of time until we are able to get somebody else to help at least until we can hire, I can help out. Um, how much are you spending? Not enough. Uh, oh, we already have a checkout in the good. I just saw that. We have a checkout in the. I was wondering why we needed so much. And it's do our windows real quick while we're waiting. Okay. You getting? Did we make it? And then let's go ahead and buy it. It feels off. Okay. There's that. Now let's come over here. Management. Hiring. Hire. There. Now we have two cashiers. Let's move this one over a little bit. And that should help us out quite a bit. But I only need one. There. Okay, then I'll just get one for right now. Let's get some more fries. And then put the toilet paper out. So at least we have toilet paper. There. Let's give you guys a boost to help. That way you guys can quickly put those items out. I will definitely help out. to be nice since I am helping running this place. Might as well put in some of the work. Okay, and they can finish that up. Let me go through. Sorry, dude. And see what else we are going to be needing. Okay, do that. I'm here. Thank you. And let's get another box of that. Oh, we need coffee. Okay. Take out the trash. And how about a wee bit there. Bonbons, also known as candy. Let's put the milk out. And then, whoop. There. Oh, I should go ahead and order 2 of those. Oh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the prices. And then there. And I can't order now. Well, that stinks, but I can do that. Grab that up. There. Anything over here? Nope. Drop. Thank you. Let's grab the cereal. Okay. Let's grab this stuff. There. Whew. We better add a couple of those. Yeah, so now that we have 2 cashiers, we're not waiting so long. Are you done? Okay, good. Let's go ahead in the day. Yeah, because I forgot to change the price. That's why they're expensive. Total profit negative 124. Okay, let's go ahead and open real quick. Come over here. 780. 568. And then 3. Oops, that's 6. 362. There we go. Now we need quite a bit of money. Yeah, 'cause we did a lot of shopping and we got a new cashier trying to restock stuff. We'll be needing one of those as well. Now, hopefully, my next big thing is to expand because it's starting to get really crowded in here. So the next thing I want to do is expand the store before I buy another shelf unit or anything like that. No more buying shelf units, no more buying new products. Only expanding the store a little bit. The only exception I would do on an expansion is expand this area and buying a shelf in there. But other than that, that's the only exception. But I feel like we have not enough room and it's getting crowded, and I don't like that feeling. I'm not liking it. Can we still need $123? Can we see 20? Excuse me, security guard. Okay, this guy right there, if he can give me $78, please. Okay. And then I can go ahead and buy that. And put this out because I know I'm out of stock on these. Oh, you take it. Fine, I'll take the other box of this. Thank you. And put this right there. We need chicken, which I think they already grabbed. But I can order more. Nothing over there. Okay, we're okay over there. You're going to get caught, dude. You're going to get caught. I, I told you. You better run. And then, there we go. And the coffee. And it's clean a little bit. At least we don't. At least we don't have to do a lot of shopping anymore. Just on certain products. I mean, when on occasion we do have to suddenly like stock up a whole bunch. me the chocolates. There. So we occasionally do, like, there's certain items, like the toilet paper, um, the potatoes, and like the flowers and such. Those tend to go by very quickly. Let's actually get another bag of that. Waiting for help. Okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and clean this window here. Okay, and then we gotta clean that one. And it's going pretty good. I mean, we're already at pretty almost, or right now we're at 700, which is really good. And what do we need? Management, growth. We need 200. We need 2,600. So it's going to be a hot minute before we can get that high. Nope. This. But it's going to be. But we'll be able to get it. As long as I just buy what we need and I don't like, I don't want to buy like 3 boxes of this stuff right there or anything like that. As long as I buy what we need, like I wouldn't buy like 5 boxes of spaghetti right now because it's. But I would buy like 2 boxes of the toilet paper because one box itself fills up one side. So we do go through it pretty good. Thank you. Is that? Nope, we still got a couple more customers in here, or at least one more, and that's it. How much you buying? Don't you just hate when you have a manager looking over your shoulder like this, watching you? I hated that when I worked at a Subway like many many years ago, like back in early 2000, and I literally had a manager who was standing like not this close, but he was standing a couple feet behind me with his arm crossed, watching me. And finally, this customer was like, had spoken up, and he finally uncrossed his arms and took off because the customer was starting to feel uncomfortable and was wondering why I was standing or why he was standing over me like that. And it was just like, yep. And he did, I mean, he was finally fired because he was caught out in the parking lot with his then girlfriend. I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, he was caught outside when he was supposed to be inside working, and he was outside in the literally in the parking lot. He was caught by the general manager, and for some stupid reason, the regular manager who was caught um, only scheduled myself and one other person to work a lunch rush, and we were located next to a college. And anybody who's been at a Subway that's located near a college would know I mean, our line was out the door, and we were doing our best. We did our best to get those customers in and out, but we were only able to do. you can only go so fast. And luckily, the customers there they were very understanding, which was good. And trust me, it was crazy. It was crazy busy. And I did not. We ended up getting a great manager right after him working there, and he was the type of manager that was really laid back as long as you did your work. Um, so yeah, as long as you did your work and everything, he was cool. He had no problem with you. Um, yeah, he would occasionally it was like when we would make the cookies and have him come out. Occasionally he'll come out of his office, grab a cookie, look at us, and would say, "I see more broken cookies over there." Meaning that was his code of saying we're gonna have one. And yeah, as long as we did our, we can stand around and talk as long as all of our work was done and there was no customers around to help us out or that we need to check out. And we can stand around and talk and waiting while we waited for customers to come in. And that was the type of manager he was. And um, it was really cool to have a guy like that. It was just one of those great managers, unlike the manager before him. um, I want to not get the milk because I think I have more in the back. Let's get some more stuff out here. Let's get this. And then I used to work at Disney. I had some pretty cool managers there too. Like there was one time where I was working in merchandise, and there was music going on because it was like during the Christmas parties type of stuff. And there was we were where I was standing. It was in one of the shops that was located near. It was outside, located near a stage where we had live performances. And the manager, she was doing her rounds, and she um, encouraged us to start dancing along. That was the vibe for us to not just stand behind the register. The vibe was to be out and about, having fun, dancing to the music, interacting with the guests, and that was how it was. And it was amazing. And it was just like I'm standing here getting paid to play, and there's not many jobs that allow you to do that. I used to also work at what am I doing? No, man, I don't need that. I used to work at Tower Terror, and one of the assignments there that you got was to go play Jenga, which if those blocks where you had to take one block from the below, and the person who has the tower fall down loses. So you try and take a block from underneath and stack it right on top without knocking the tower over. But with Tower Terror, their version, they had a uh, special version of it where there was a few blocks that had writing on it, where one block would say pass it to the person to the right and have them stack it on top. At first, it was okay. In the beginning of the game, it's okay. But, um, okay, So what was the apple juice? Um. Okay. But towards the and as you are stacking, and as you're finishing up the game, and the bottom half of the tower was getting way uneven, then that was when it was getting really antsy, and that was when you didn't want to put it up on top. And there were also a couple blocks that had there was like a gold block and a couple red ones, and one of the regular tin ones that everybody's familiar to seeing, it would say grab the gold one out of it, and you had to put the one that you just pulled on top and then grab the gold one out and hope that it doesn't do it. And it's just like it was it was like that a lot. And I mean, there were great times where you didn't it wasn't nerve wracking. Um, but then there were other times where it's like, oh my god, and you started getting nervous because of the fact that things were towards the middle of the game. But it was a lot of fun, and to play that with guests, it was so much fun. That's all you got to do is just stand there playing Jenga on the clock, getting paid to play a game with the guests who were coming off the ride, or with the ones who are just staying around waiting for their family or loved ones. So we would have them come over and play Jenga, and that was literally an assignment, and it was so much fun. But the only time that actually happened was um when there are too many workers, and they just need to fill in the gap because they don't have a place to put, like, there was only so many registers, there's only so many spots to put somebody. So it usually happened during the shift change. um so that's when those things happened. And yeah. Okay, go ahead and end the day. Oil, marks, and cheese. 5:36. A part of me wishes I can go back, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to be dealing with Florida. I do not like Florida, and I'm not a heat. I don't like heat. I don't like. I do not want to deal with that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was just I don't like the bugs. I don't want to deal with the heat. I don't want to deal with the how expensive Florida is. There is um somebody that lived in that general area, and for a one bedroom apartment in Florida, whoa, that scared me for a second. I was trying to figure out what's going on. But anyways, yeah, for one bedroom apartment in Florida near, you know, in the Orlando area near Disney, with a garage, and he also had a pet. And if I lived back then there, I would definitely get a cat. But he paid about almost $3,000 a month. And want, if you didn't have a pet and you don't want the garage, it was, I think, 2,600 or $2,400. It was just a couple dollars difference between the two. It was just like I would have that would be having to work, you know, 10, 12 hours a day in order to pay that kind of stuff for to to work for Disney, and I didn't want to do that. I don't want to spend all my days, my entire day, working 12 hours a day because it's a long process just to get to Disney in general for cast members. Whoops, almost one more. And yeah, it was fun at the time, but last time I went there, because I worked there until COVID, and then when COVID hit, everybody, it was all screwy. And I ended up coming back to my parents' house for a little bit because I couldn't afford to live down there without an income coming in. And then 3 weeks later, I get the call back saying I can go back to work. I was like, "What? I can't. I have no place to live. I can't get back down there. I wouldn't have a place to stay. And plus, it's just pretty much spent what I had left to move back up. And so I ended up quitting, and then I went back um, in the beginning of 22 and came back. Yeah, I went down there beginning of 22, and it was no, it was horrid. I asked to be put into attractions, and they put me at ESPN, and I was in tears when I found out that I was going to ESPN because I'm not a sports person at all. I do not like sports. I've tried watching football because that's what my family's into. I've tried. I can't get into it. And um, I was I was looking forward to being in the parks because everybody, when you think of Disney, you think of the parks. And and it's just that happened. And plus, when I got to ESPN, they were only giving me 0 to 8 hours each week. So, and the weeks began on um, Sunday and then would end the following Saturday. And I would work, oh, come on, work faster. Um, they would schedule me like on a Sunday, and then I wouldn't go back until the Saturday of the second week. So I would have almost 2 full weeks off of work and only have 8 hours a week. And I was like, I can't live off of this. No, I. Who can? I mean, who can live in Florida off of 8 hours a day or 8 hours a week, and that's it? Who can afford to live like that? It's just here. Okay, let's help you out. Thank you. And actually, I'll put you right here. Because I don't know of anybody who can actually afford to live off of 8 hours um, a week, unless you're already rich. I mean, if you have that kind of money, great. But somebody who, like me, I can't afford that kind of stuff. I can't afford living off of that. So I was luckily I was able to transfer, but yeah, it was just a huge mess after that, and I ended up leaving again. because I was put I was transferred over to Epcot for a bit, and then because I was working in the section of Epcot where they only want um, the international cast members to work there. Oh, I can expand. I was kicked out again, so I was like, okay, I can't do this. Um, let's see. Where? Oh, okay, so it's over here. This is where it went off to. There, and put you right there for right now, and then I can move this over. But yeah, I was transferred again and had to. I ended up working strollers out in the Florida heat, and it was just like, oh my god, I can't be out like this. I mean, Florida was hot. I mean, imagine being in Florida's heat, pushing strollers all day long during the hottest time of day. I was like, okay, so not bad. I mean, we expanded over here, and hopefully we'll be able to expand again, which is going to be 4,400. And that's what I want to do again, is just expand a little bit more. But let's go ahead and end it here. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and like the game. It lets me know whether or not you are wanting to see more of this gameplay. Also, don't forget to comment and let me know what you think of this game. Or if there's a game that you would like me to play, that might be coming out soon or that's already out. Let me know and I'll check into it. And I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.